Hey everyone in the Vitamix fan club world. Hey, I wanted to make this video because I'm a fan of the Vitamix. I was a demonstrator for a few years in the Chicagoland area, so some of you might even have a Vitamix that you bought from me. So I love my Vitamix. I know you love yours. I'm also a product developer though, so I own a company called Fox Valley Novelties, and we develop new products. So we have a new product that we're about to hit the market specifically for Vitamix, and I would love to get your guys' ideas on it and kind of talk about next steps. So I'll give you a little intro before I show you the product, and it's behind me here. So some of you probably do both hot and cold in your Vitamix. We all know we can do hot soups, of course, smoothies, ice creams, all the good stuff. But me, one thing that I always love to do is actually mashed potatoes. So this is kind of the story of how I came across the idea. So I always do my mashed potatoes in my Vitamix. So of course I boil potatoes, you know, till they're ready, and then I use my Vitamix to process them. Specifically the 64-ounce low-profile container. So when I do that, you know, I use the pulse action. I throw my other ingredients, whether bacon or cream or any other things that I want to throw in there, and then I do my pulse and my mash. So me being a guy, I don't really just put it in another container because a buddy of mine had invited me over for steaks, and both his wife and my wife, they were all gone for the weekend, and so I was going to bring mashed potatoes. But again, being just a dude, I'm not going to put it in some fancy container, you know, and then bring it over. I just brought the whole container with me, and we just used that and we scooped out of it. But when I got there, I got the idea is that, well, what if there was a way to even add more insulation to a Vitamix containers? Now, Vitamix containers, they're already well insulated. That material, that the plastic they use is really, really good at keeping hot and cold. But I wanted to go one step further, which would make carrying a Vitamix container look cool. So what we call it the craft Koozie. So here's our first prototype that we came up with. So I'll just show you. So it's the material it's a thermal material. So just like your kids' lunch bags, or lunch bags I have. So it's that multi-layer insulation that's perfect for both hot and cold. So it has a zipper on the round here, just zips right off. This guy pops here. So this is the 64-ounce LP, so the 64-ounce low-profile container. And then again we have a black interior. So what made this able to do is that for most of Vitamix's history, that handle was 2-point connection. So it connect here and here, so like that tall 64-ounce container. But with the new containers, they have just the 1-point connection. So what's cool is it just slips right in there, folds over, then you've got that zipper right across, and then if you got your specialty Vitamix scraper, that actually just slips right in there. So super simple product. You know, that's what we love to develop, is products that are really simple and successful. So it's even got the carrying case. So what the cool thing is about this is that if you do, you know, of course, mashed potatoes or something like that, and you bring this somewhere, you can bring it with you, your container with you, and save yourself, first of all, dishes, but also you can, you know, it looks nicer. So say if, you know, this Thanksgiving, if you did your mashed potatoes, well, you can, we'll even make it so you can even pop the whole lid off, and then you've just got, you know, your serving container right there, and it looks cool. It doesn't look, you know, just like, you know, there's a plastic container. And then, of course, you know, if you're doing ice cream or anything like that, or if you've done like muddling or anything with, you know, with the new containers, because we're going to do this for all the Vitamix containers. If you had a neighbor, you know, you're going over to, you know, bring drinks, that way you can keep it cold on the way there, or if you're traveling farther, ice cream or anything you want to make. So that's what we call the craft Koozie. Kind of makes sense, the name, because Koozie, you know, like keeps things cold, and it's the craft, which is the container. So I'd love to know your thoughts. What we plan on doing is a couple other options. We're either going to do maybe like a Kickstarter campaign or like a crowdfunding campaign, or you know, we're just going to go right into production. Let me know what you think. Like what do you think you'd pay for something like this? We know how much it costs. to do it in the U.S., and we kind of want to make it in the U.S. because Vitamix containers are still, or Vitamix machines are still made in the U.S. But that's really the product. What I will do is I'm going to leave a link in the comments of a link to what's called MailChimp, so it's like an email list. And if you're really interested in this and want to get one when they come out, make sure you click that link, put your email on there. We're not going to spam you. I'm not going to bug you. We just want to, if we're ready to produce, we want you guys to kind of get the first ones. So that's the idea behind what we call the Craft Koozie. I think we also have, we got a black one too. We're not sure on colors yet. We're probably just going to do one color, whether it's the black, which is pretty common for Vitamix. They like the color of the black and the red. Or, we also did one in navy just because it looked cool. And we're probably going to do the handle a little smaller as well in the final ones as well. So, guys, let me know your thoughts, and we'll go from there. All right, have a great day. Keep using your Vitamixes, and talk to you soon. Bye.